Hello, how are you guys doing? Happy fucking New Year, huh? Say goodbye to 2017, gladly. Oh, yeah. For January, I found these personally, Zodiac personalized spreads for y'all. Sorry, I'm tired. And, Capricorn, you guys are up. It's a short 6-card spread, and then I put 1 or 2 oracle cards after. And I thought they did very well match the questions, match, the personalities of, said zodiac person or people. So I figured to roll with it, and it's been going pretty good so far. The first card is a card that describes you currently, Capricorn. The second is why are you afraid to ask others for help? The third is how you can begin to open up to others. I think right off is because Capricorns are very self-reliant, ambitious, smart people, so they don't like to ask other people for help because they know they are very able and capable, and they do like to do lots of things on their own. And it's successful, staying grounded, and all those things. The fourth is how can you learn to be more relaxed and mindful. The fifth is something you should be proud of. Well, that's an awesome card to start off with. And something you should try is the last position. Now, Capricorn, I hope this is true for some of you guys out there. A card that currently describes you is the Nine of Cups. This is about entering a piece of bliss and harmony. Maybe some of you guys are finding out like what you really want to do. Maybe things are just going really fucking rocking for you guys anyway. Whatever it is, the energy you're currently bringing is the Nine of Cups, and that's the cup of wishes come true, of dreams realized and things like that. Why are you afraid to ask others for help? This is interesting. Now, just because this is the Empress doesn't mean it can't resonate with any of you Capricorn males out there. I feel like you don't want to ask anyone else for help, or it's hard for you because a lot of you Capricorns may take on like the mothering role or the nurturing role. You guys usually are quick with an answer or a problem-solving situation. You like to and like I said, you're ambitious. You like to do things the right way, and you like to do it the first time. The fastest route to, to finish line is you guys and how you are. So I think the reason that you can't ask for help for others is because you're used to being the person that people go to for help. You're used to being the Empress, or this Empress vibe, abundance, and no need to worry for anything because we'll figure it out. The Empress is very resourceful also, so usually you don't have to worry about finances under her influence. Creativity is on like all highs, and so is the nurturing vibe. It might suggest that there's an issue between you and your mother, or your mothering or you and your mother, or you as the mother, but I don't feel really like that's it. I feel like it's hard for you to ask others for help, mainly because you assume the mothering role for a lot of people in your life, Capricorn. The third position is how to begin to open up to others. And Capricorn, begin to open up to others. Okay. That's pretty coy. How can you begin to open up to others? That's hilarious. That flipped over in the deck. I'm going to call it, well, some of you can begin to open up to others by High Priestess. That's not really opening up. This is about hidden knowledge. It's about using your intuition, paying attention to your dreams. And maybe, beginning to open up to others is acknowledging the shadow side of yourself, and that we all have them, and accepting it if it's not too dark, and moving on with it. Can I please get one more card for the how can Capricorn open up to others? That's not it. Huh. Okay, so, how can you begin to open up to others? Well, the Eight of Wands is about, sudden movement or change. It's about, good news coming in. I feel like you'll be able to open up to others through just... The Eight of Wands is about communication and things happening due to this communication. So maybe you're just going to, it won't be like a process. It'll just be like, you know, you're finding your road to happiness and you're just going to start speaking your truth to people. This also could come from news that you could be waiting on. Someone from the past could be coming back to communicate with you, and that could help you open up to others. You could be opening up to others just because this is, Eight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy, and it will change for the better your situation typically. So maybe that's another reason how you can open up to others, because you'll be in a more relaxed, not relaxed, open and honest energy. Okay. How can you stay relaxed and mindful? Eight of Cups. Leave anything behind in 2017 that does not fucking serve you anymore. Okay, there's a situation in your life, whether it's your job, a family situation, where you're living. You guys have up here Abundance, the High Priestess, which she's badass, even though she's about hidden knowledge and stuff, acknowledging your shadow side. The Eight of Wands. And then you have the Eight of Cups here. You guys are coming to the end of a certain cycle, and there's something that you're not willing to let go of. And the Eight of Cups is telling you it's time to really take a hard look at your life and what is no longer serving you, whether it's your belief system, your job, your relationship, your a friendship, and you need to pack up and go. You've done all you can do there. There's no more left there. It is time to walk away well, you know, with some dignity still attached, and a hope of maybe even reconciling and being friends or okay with this job that you have to leave. Something that you should be proud of. This is awesome. Capricorn, something that you should be proud of is that most of you will speak the truth. Most of you are very mindful, and you are very clear-headed people, and when you speak from your heart chakra, and you speak from your truth. And yes, Capricorn, you can be a little biting with your words sometimes, so that's why it's resonating to me as the Ace of Swords. But you know what? You're not going to compromise your integrity to appease someone, and I think that is something that you should be proud of, because yes, it's hard for a lot of us to say what we really need to say sometimes, and that should be said, and Capricorn, you guys don't seem to have a problem with that. Lastly, something new that Capricorn should try in 2018. Let's say we'll start with January. Maybe something to start looking into. Okay. Something you should try. Interesting, Capricorn. Judgment. This is about self-forgiveness. This is about owning your truth and no more blaming others. Something new you should try is cutting yourself some fucking slack. Giving yourself a break. Forgive yourself. If there's a situation that happened 10 years ago and you guys are still holding on to it, you need to let that shit go. This is not a time or an era to be carrying excess baggage that's just going to weigh us down anymore. We really need to just be open and truthful, and get over the past, really, and stop dwelling on it so much. I feel that some of you Capricorns out there are having a hard time making a decision about a relationship or a close friendship, because out on the ground, the Two of Swords and the Five of Cups dropped out. You know that without this person, or I feel like it's definitely a person in your life, you're going to be sad, but you are at a stalemate with them. The Two of Swords represents a time of rest before action. You're thinking about how to handle the situation and which, you know, way to go with it. But either way, you feel like you're going to be very sorrowful and sad, and you are already experiencing anxiety thinking about approaching this decision. That's just for a few of you Capricorns out there, okay? But there is a choice to be made. The Justice card just jumped out too. This is about acting to the best of your moral integrity. You'll have a positive outcome of whatever decision that you need to make, provided that you are morally accountable. You could also kind of serve as your own judge and juror in your life, but especially in this Wild Unknown deck, the Justice card is about these two cats, and they're staring at you, and they're waiting for you to make a choice. And it could be between two jobs, two people, two locations to live, you know, two different offers in a court case. But you need to act with your most extreme focus now, and your most serious attention and focus, because this thing that you need to make a decision on, which I feel like it's moving away from someone and into either moving away from someone who's keeping secrets and is unforgiving, and they're not willing to nurture and grow with you and speak from their heart space, or you guys are going to speak your heart space and reconcile with this person, because there is the Eight of Wands, the Empress, the Nine of Swords, the Judgment card. You guys have very two similar but different situations on the table. What you should be proud of, or what you should, how you can be relaxed and mindful, though the best advice I can probably give you guys, Capricorn, out of the spread for January is leaving behind in 2017 anything that doesn't serve you anymore. That be it a job, a belief system, a lifestyle, the way people treat you, a relationship, a family member, a friendship, any of that shit. If it's not jiving with where you're trying to go, they're just gonna hold you down, baby. So, okay. And I have that new kick-ass Earth Dreams Oracle Angel deck. So for 2018, what can we shed a little light on for my homie Capricorns over here? That, you know, maybe the best way to deal with this, okay, we're gonna go for two, because, okay, right away, I barely even touched the damn cards. So, kitchen is creation, and silver, a lot of people are getting silver, so this to me says a lot of people, you and your situations, you already know what to do. You are picking up messages, you are kind of in the know, you know what I mean? Maybe some of you are realizing gifts that you never thought you had before, or you're just dreaming things and they're coming to fruition. Silver is about goddess and light, and harnessing the goddess energy and determining in which phase in your life, if you're spiritually driven, where you are in that. If you're the mother, the maiden, the mother, or the crone. Kitchen is about creation. Honestly, I've not read this at all, but I feel like definitely, if the situation in your life is that you are bored to tears with your work and with what you do, try to turn a passion into a at least a supplemental income, because that will bring you home so much more wholeness, okay, and so much more validation doing something that you love versus doing something that you hate. So kitchen, it's Capricorn, it's time for you to start It's time for you to start creating new dishes, such as relationships or opportunities to feed yourself. Start assembling the ingredients for your goals or spicing things up. The kitchen card symbolizes the place where you cook, create, socialize, and nourish yourself. Okay, additional meanings of this card are close friends and family members are there to comfort or support you. Ask them for help. That's that Nine of Cups, and that the Judgment card, the shit, what was your second card? Damn it. Anyhow, don't be afraid to ask others for help. Or why are you afraid to ask others for help? You need to shut that mentality down, because everybody needs to ask somebody for help once in a while. I can't remember what the damn fucking second card was for that. Anyway, clean up your environment by removing clutter, employing feng shui, and donating items you no longer need. External disorder is reflected in your internal life. I always say that once my house would get like super duper messy once in a while, I'd be like, okay, this is what my brain looks like inside. I apologize, and we'll get this all in order. Yes, absolutely. Going through old clothes that don't fit anymore, that you might keep because this, because that. It feels so great to be able to drop off 2 to 3 bags of very useful things to your local food closet, food pantry, soup kitchen, what have you, because you don't need them anymore, but somebody else very much does. And it feels good on a soulful level, and it feels good on just a cleansing of your environment and your house level too. And add variety to your daily social routines. Okay, so you Capricorns that have a very strict day-to-day routine, it looks like you need to shake it up a little bit this year. And Goddess and Light is basically just saying that you need to pay attention to your dreams right now. And there are messages that are trying to come through to you. So if you can have the ability to remember them or to start journaling them, definitely try to remember your dreams right now. And you are in a place of your insight is at its peak, and almost it's clarity and peakness. Okay, it's time to go public with your work. Become aware of the cycles of the moon to synchronize your own rhythm. Acknowledge the web and flow of life that will help you to have patience in this situation. Okay. And one of your cards is how you can get more patient. Just notice that, you know, life has its own rhythm and its own, you know, things happen as they should, and you really can't force an outcome, and you sure as fuck can't swim against the current, so don't try. You're gonna lose against Mother Nature. This project, though, that you're thinking of, this creation, this project, this new thing that you really just are chomping at the bit to get off the ground, it may take a little longer. Earlier, I know that wasn't you guys at the Hangman, but it may take a gestation period of 9 months or longer. And prosperity is flowing your way now. So even if this, take responsibility for your actions, and a balance of logic and emotion is needed at this time. So you guys are very grounded people. You think very logically. In this upcoming situation, if it is a relationship or a family issue, you definitely need a little bit of that heart chakra in there too, not just all heady. Use your intellect and your heart to guide your way. Okay. As always, Capricorn, I hope that resonated with some of you. Take what does resonate, leave what doesn't. And I hope you all had a very safe, happy, healthy New Year. No drunk driving. And I'll see y'all in about a week for a mid-monthly reading. As always, Capricorn, I love y'all. Namaste. Thank you.